go to my house, she said. We have lots of apples. Yes, shouted the children. We better leave a note, said Amelia to Delia. She went to the blackboard and wrote, We are at the Rogers house. Then off they went to Mr. Rogers' backyard. Okay, so then let's look at these again. Do we see that some of these have commas behind them and some of them end in periods in the quotations? What do we think that means? Why do you think that some of them have commas and some of them don't?
The ones that have commas always have something after them.
What do they usually have after them?
Said.
Or she said, or he said, or said, or Amelia said. What about, we have lots of apples. That doesn't have anything said. Who do you think said that?
She did.
Who's she? Amelia? Okay. So now, do you guys think you know pretty much where you should put your quotations and your commas?
I think so.
Okay. I'm going to put a couple examples on the board, and then you guys can come up here and fill in the blanks for me. Could one of you tell me, or come up here and put in where the quotations and commas should go in this sentence?
Yeah.
Okay.
So is it just commas or could it be something else?
Commas
after?
and quotations.
But could it be like could I do that?
Okay, so you think that we're going to, okay, so let's read this sentence now. Let me see what's next. And so how come did you put this here?
Well, because she's asking what's next.
Okay, so because it's a question.
Mm-hmm.
And then when we talked about this, we talked about if said someone comes next, what do we normally put here?
We can put a comma, but she's still asking something, isn't she?
Yes.
So why is it a comma?
Because we're not done with our sentence yet.
I don't think it's a question.
You don't think it's a question? What do you think that
She's
is?
saying, let me see what's next, not let me see what's next. I think it could be a question, but I don't think that.
So you're saying if we take this out
Yeah.
and we don't pause there, then we could read, let me see what's next, and just make it be declarative
Mm-hmm.
or with a period? Do you think that could be?
I guess so. It's just hard to tell when there's nothing up there.
Yeah. So punctuation is very important, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
So let's say that we do only want commas and quotation marks. So what do you think that it should be now? Okay. So in the book, did we usually put the comma on the inside or the outside of the quotations? Do you guys remember?
I don't remember.
Here, I'll let you look at my book for an
Okay.
example.
It looks like it's on the inside.
Okay. So
So switch them?
yes. Perfect. And then Steph, do you want to do one?
Mm-hmm.
to try it now, Steph? Okay, so do we think that, oh sorry, there should have been a period here. Because this time we had Janet said in the beginning, so we don't need a comma there, right?
Oh, well, you only told us about it
Yeah.
after.
Oh, sorry. So what do you think we should do if the Janet said is in the front?
Put a comma before the S in show.
Before the S in
'Cause
show?
it has to be inside the quotation marks.
Even if that's not part of like, she's not pausing here, so do you think that it should be part of the Janet said or part of the quotations?
Janet said.
Okay, so where do you think we should put our comma? Right here?
After said.
All right. What if we had a series on here, like jump, skip, run, and hop? What do you think about commas there? Should we put some commas in here?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Where should we put them?
Between all the words.
So we should put one here, 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 and here?
Not at the end.
Not at the end?
Why do you have a comma after run if there's an and?
Do you think that we should? Can you have two signs in a row? I think that if we have an and sign, then we only put it on the first two. Jump, skip, run, and hop. Does that make sense?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, now I have some worksheets for you guys to practice this on your own. You guys can use your books as examples if you want, and see if there are questions like those.
What are we supposed to do?
You just add the quotations and commas to your sentences. Oh yeah, sorry.
I think I'm done.
You think you're done?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Sorry, Steph. So, why did you choose to put your comma there?
Because you said on the board, like it's the same as like after
Yep.
Janet said,
Yep.
and it's Bob said.
Good job. And why did you put an exclamation point there?
Because he said it was, or he was exclaiming, so he was yelling at the girls.
Okay, good. What about your list here? So what all did he bring?
He brought a snack, backpack, gym shoes, and a practice jersey.
Oh, is this your comma there?
Oh,
Sorry,
yeah.
I didn't see that.
Mhm.
Very good. What did you do for yours, Steph?
Which one?
Let's work through these. So you put a question mark there, and so did she. Good job. Okay, so Steph put a period here, and you put an exclamation point. What do you think the difference is there?
Well, I think that the basketball coach really wants the girls to run, and so it would be an exclamation mark. Because if he just was like run, 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 then the girls would be like, oh, he doesn't really care.
Okay. So then let's look at number 3.
Your time is up,
Oh.
just so you know. If you want to take a second to wrap up, though, you're welcome to.
Okay. Well, I will look at these and then we will go over these again tomorrow on the board. Thank you.
Sweet.